Talks aimed at reaching an international treaty against plastic pollution are taking place in Paris. Annual plastics production has more than doubled in 20 years and is on track to triple within 4 decades. Earlier, French President Emmanuel Macron warned of the risks of doing nothing.
Today, there is not a single place on the planet that has escaped plastic pollution, and this pollution is accelerating. If we do nothing, we will generate triple the amount of today's plastic waste by 2060. Plastic pollution is therefore a ticking time bomb, as well as a plague that has already commenced. It is our duty to end it as quickly as possible.
The BBC's Naomi Choi-Smith has been looking at the problem and how some companies are tackling it.
Well, we produce more than 460 million tons of plastic waste every year. That's according to the UN, and that's a figure that's set to triple over the next 4 decades. Now, only 9% of that plastic is actually recycled. The vast majority of it is used once or twice and then discarded. Most of that in low-income nations, and 1/5 of that ends up being dumped or burned illegally. So which are the industries that are the worst offenders when it comes to plastic waste pollution? Well, the textile industry, as you can see here, comes a close second with more than 42 million tons of textile plastic waste produced every year. But by far the worst offender when it comes to plastic pollution is plastic packaging. 141 million tons of plastic packaging discarded and sent to waste every single year. Now, much of that plastic ends up clogging up our waterways, our communities, and is harmful to human health. But one company that is trying to ditch the plastic is the manufacturer of the Mars bar. They're ditching their plastic wrappers for paper in an attempt to be more environmentally friendly. Those new look chocolates are available today across the UK as part of a pilot scheme. And Mars isn't the only company trying to be more sustainable. You may remember a couple of years ago, Nestle, the makers of Smarties, introduced these cardboard boxes, and their Quality Street tins also featured more wrapping made from environmentally sustainable materials. So all of this, of course, part of a global initiative to try to tackle plastic pollution.